Good afternoon and good morning. This is James Loy of Loyalty360, welcoming you to our ongoing Thought Leadership and Loyalty series. Today we have Scott Brennan, President Hotels at CWT, which helps businesses manage travel plans through innovative program designs and advanced technological integrations. Scott is here to talk about a new initiative called Loyalty Booster by CWT, the changing nature of customers, and more. Hello, Scott.
Hi, James. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. So to begin, can you just give us some background on Loyalty Booster by CWT, what it is and how it works?
Sure. So first of all, CWT is a travel management company. We work with corporate clients to help them manage their corporate travelers through their work travel, right? So we'll assist them with making an airline booking, we'll book their hotel, we'll arrange for ground transportation, and then we provide reporting back to the corporation. We provide safety and security information. The genesis behind Loyalty Booster by CWT was to give travelers an exciting, positive reason to want to book their travel through CWT, as opposed to maybe going outside of the system and booking directly with an OTA. As soon as a traveler books outside of the TMC or the CWT ecosystem, the travel manager loses control of the expense processing. And then in the event of some kind of a catastrophic event, whether that's an attack of some kind or a hurricane or an earthquake, they also have no way of knowing where their traveler is and getting a hold of them quickly to ensure that they're safe. So Loyalty Booster by CWT was our way of giving travelers a reason to want to book their hotel stays through CWT.
And how would you say Loyalty Booster by CWT is unique among other loyalty programs? Or maybe what will it bring to your customers that your competitors might not be able to match?
Sure. Well, a few things, James. So first, in the travel management space, unlike in the OTA, our travelers already have access to the loyalty benefits that they get booking direct with a hotel chain. So, they get the loyalty points if there is a lowest rate available for loyalty program members. That flows through to us already. What Loyalty Booster by CWT gives is additional loyalty credits on top of that. And we made the strategic decision that we didn't want to be the 14th loyalty card in a traveler's wallet. We believe that airlines and hotel companies spend cumulatively billions of dollars promoting their brands and getting people engaged in their loyalty program. And we knew we could never compete with that. But what we can do is we can take a loyalty currency that one of our travelers enjoys and likes and understands and use that to give them incremental benefits in order to book their hotel through us. So we're the only travel management company leveraging supplier revenue programs to drive incremental hotel stays and to drive compliance.
Okay, great. And we hear so much about customers changing, customers evolving, they're changing habits, behaviors. Now, with all the disruption in the travel industry, with the rise of companies such as Airbnb or Uber, just to name a few, how have you seen customers changing and evolving?
Yeah, well, I think the ones that you've mentioned are definitely part of that change. We at CWT have signed an agreement with Airbnb, for instance, that would allow travelers who work for companies where Airbnb is on the list of preferred suppliers to make their hospitality or their stay booking through CWT, so that all of that safety and security and expense processing information flows back through to us, and then we can push that back out to the travel manager in their company. What I'd say is we see consumer grade travel experiences are being expected by our corporate travelers, where historically I think a corporate traveler was told, you're going to use the online booking tool we've selected for you. And if you don't, we're not going to reimburse you for your hotel stay or your flight. And that kind of a beat them with a stick mentality to drive compliance can only really go so far. And what's happened is travelers are used to now seeing hotels displayed, they want to see them displayed, flights displayed in a meta search engine, potentially earning earning bonus points through a Rocket Miles type company. And we're trying to take a lot of that consumer grade shopping experience and bring it back into the corporate travel space.
And could Loyalty Booster by CWT help in this respect?
It absolutely can help us. And it helps in a couple ways, right? So in one way, if a corporation has a preferred partnership with a particular hotel supply brand, we can work both with the client and with that brand to use additional loyalty points to drive compliance. That is the goal that the travel manager has. It's certainly the goal the hotel brand has. We at CWT are happy to facilitate that transaction, and we're giving the traveler more of something that they want. And when you think about off-channel bookings, a huge percentage of off-channel bookings are actually driven by travelers wanting to collect loyalty points, whether that's miles or hotel points. If I'm giving them more of those than they can get through any other channel, that is going to drive people to want to make their bookings with us rather than go out to an OTA and make a booking through that channel.
And finally, last question, what would you say is the future of customer loyalty from your perspective? And do you think that this future will affect brands across all industries, or is it somehow unique to your industry?
Yeah, thanks. So it's my belief that loyalty is going to continue evolving across all industries. And I think in general, we'll see more and more of a move towards instant gratification. And while millennials have shown that they're willing to join point accumulation programs, they're also looking for what's that immediate benefit. To some extent, I think some of what the brands are giving in terms of low price, 5% off if you book because you're a loyalty member, is a reaction to that demand for instant gratification. Specific to travel management, I think that you'll see us really leading the way and using loyalty to drive people to make compliant stays. And I see this product expanding to include air and ground transportation as well. So potentially, maybe if a client has a preference for somebody to use Enterprise, we could either use Enterprise's loyalty program for rental cars, or we could potentially look to add hotel or airline loyalty to drive that behavior.
All right, fantastic. Scott, well, thank you so much for your time and for your insights today.
Great, thanks a lot, James. Appreciate it.
To see more videos on our ongoing Thought Leadership and Loyalty series, visit Loyalty360.org.